What led you to Yoder Real Estate?
Well, actually, you could probably answer that one better. Well, actually, one of my dad sold a house through Yoder Real Estate and had a good experience with it. So I think that was part of it. But we also heard about the different options that are offered with the guarantee versus the traditional sale. So there's a few different ways that you could sell your house, and that sounded attractive too. So those two things probably brought us to Yoder.
Okay. Why did you and your family need to, sell and purchase a new home?
So we just had our first baby, a son, and the location where we were wasn't ideal for her, and she couldn't realize that until after we had him. Wanted to be closer to family, closer to church, and
closer to work.
Yeah.
Shorter commute.
And so just after he was born, we kind of realized, okay, we got to move, and so we kind of had to scramble a little bit, and
it worked out.
It worked out real well.
Awesome. Well, can you tell me about the process of listing your home with Yoder Real Estate?
Sure. It went pretty smoothly. Pretty much as soon as we said that we wanted to move forward with it, there was a lot of information that was shot our way, and things were just taken care of pretty smoothly, quickly, and good communication, and it went really well.
One thing that was really good, I'm super busy with work and everything, and the ability to electronically sign things from my phone or from anything connected to the internet was really helpful, because sometimes I'd get out of work I'd work all night, and then in the middle, at the beginning of my shift after office hours, we'd be signing addendums to purchase agreements and negotiating things, and it would pop up on my phone, and I'd just tap sign, and then it'd be done, instead of having to try and sign paper documents and fax them.
And Kevin making videos too was really helpful, breaking down
right,
looking at comps in the area and figuring out sale prices to negotiate and stuff was really helpful.
And sometimes I had questions where I'd leave a voicemail, and it would be in the middle of the night, because that's when I would be awake, and then I'd go to sleep in the morning, and I'd wake up, and he would have just recorded a video talking me through with answers to the questions that I asked, so that, because our schedules might not overlap, because I'm on a weird schedule, it was still almost like we had a conversation to explain it, instead of trying to pack everything into emails all the time. It was really good.
Okay, awesome. And you also purchased a home with Yoder Real Estate. How was that process?
That went great.
That was phenomenal.
Very quick.
Went really fast. I think a big part of that was Nick. He was our buyer's agent, and he was constantly going above and beyond, working late into the night. If I texted him at 10:30 or 11 o'clock, he'd be like, "No, I wasn't sleeping. I was actually working on it." And I'd get a text back in 5 minutes, and he'd be willing to come out and show us the house on a Saturday, any time of the day. He was constantly advocating for us with the seller's agent, and I couldn't have asked for more from our buyer's agent with that experience. That was good.
Awesome. That's good to hear. So now that you have your new home, and we sold this home now, what does that mean for you and your family?
We're not moving again for 20 years.
Well, specifically, we're really happy with where we're at, and we're happy with how the sale of our old house went. So, and the new house, has some stuff we'd like to change. You always when you move into a house, you want to tweak things and make it your own. And now we have the funds that we can do that. We're gonna put a porch on the back of the house and do some updating on the inside and stuff. So now we have the ability to do that, because we got what we needed to from the old house. So it's good.
Why would you recommend Yoder Real Estate?
Well, there's probably, everything that we really just said. We don't really have any negative criticism to speak of, but they seem to actually care about us as individuals, and that came through in how hard they worked for us, because there were a couple of snags that weren't their fault. It was just systematic issues in the house buying and selling process, that sometimes come up, and they got creative and worked around them. Yeah, you can't control what, third parties are going to do with appraisal and things like that, and they really know the system and worked through it. So I think they would be, highly recommendable from that standpoint. They know the business and they know the ins and outs. So all that, and they seem to care. So
Awesome. Anything else you'd like to add?
no. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.